Welcome along to both of you to Soccerex. We're going to be talking all things MIMO, and I suppose the first thing to define is, who are MIMO? What do you do?
Before we answer that one, actually, Ben, we've got to declare something. We are Arsenal fans, and we are season ticket holders. Have been for many years.
For your sins.
Yes, and actually, it was at a match that MIMO was born about 2.5 years ago, because we were at the game and it suddenly dawned on us there's a whole load of people who are uploading content into social media before a game, during a game, after a game. And that's all great, and the media departments of football clubs are doing it as well, and the players are doing it as well as the fans. And we were just sitting there thinking, well, those are important moments. That content are videos and pictures, and those videos and pictures have been captured because they're important, and if they're important, then they have value. But when we were at the game, we didn't know where we could go if somebody else had something that we wanted that was of value, or did I have something that was of value to somebody else. And that's what MIMO is about. It's about the exchange of value of content that was created that were important to people, that then we can then own those moments.
So owning a moment in the digital space is difficult because, first of all, football fans are doing lots of things at once. Second of all, there's lots of areas in the digital space through clubs, through partners, through brands that are all trying to do the same thing. Engage their fan bases, sometimes try and commercialize those fan bases. So what makes MIMO different?
Yeah, so I'd say Ben, the key features of MIMO is that we are a trusted platform, enabling people to bid, buy, view, sell content that they've captured on their phones. And that can be, the scope is quite broad, to be honest. So, we're in Miami here. It could be, Lionel Messi scoring a last-minute winner for Inter Miami, and that's a great fan angle captured by, one of the fans in the stands. Alternatively, it could be, a photo that a fan has taken of another fan proposing to their partner at a stadium. What we're looking to do at MIMO and distinguish ourselves from other platforms is to empower people to not only make memories by providing a mechanism for them to obtain this content, but then also make money as well.
I think just to quickly add to that also is if you look at the revenues that clubs get, broadcasting revenues, commercial revenues, including merchandising and all that, sponsorship fund money, and then matchday fees. All of those revenue streams remain intact. The clubs, knock yourselves out, continue growing and negotiate those 3-yearly sort of broadcasting right deals that take place. Everybody continue doing what you're doing. Publicize it all on YouTube, Snapchat and Instagram. Continue. MIMO, as Dev says, is now new revenues, what we call it. It's not an expansion of the same thing, and that's what makes us even more unique. It's incrementally new.
So talk me through the process a little bit as far as the user journey is concerned. A fan creates content. I think that part is known, whether it's a video or presumably some kind of photo. Then how do they go about getting it onto the app, making it visible to other fans, and ultimately, if they so wish to, listing it for sale?
Yeah, I mean, for fans, we want to keep this as a seamless experience as possible. Just enable that buy and sell and exchange of content. So, of course, the value to the fan is ownership of content. So, beyond, currently right now, if you're on social media, your fans are engaged as more of a passive audience behind a digital screen, as opposed to being a fan by definition. And what I mean by passive audience is that they can like content, they can share content, they can comment on content, but that's about it. Whereas what MIMO is doing through our mechanism and our platform, we're enabling people to exchange moments, treasure moments, showcase these moments that they now own and they can cherish forever. That's one aspect, and of course there's a cash benefit aspect as well to the fan. So, what I mean by that, the MIMO platform is recognizing the value of the assets being the content that fans have taken on their phone, by which then they can make money from that content. And traditionally, just one more point, if I may. We're in an era where up till now, to be a fan, be affiliated with a club, you're always having to pay for content. You're also always having to pay for affiliation to support a club. And the club's always taking. Whereas now, through a MIMO model, they can now operate a mechanism whereby they can actually give back to the fans and enable fans to potentially make some money as well.
It's seamless as a user experience, Ben. It literally is a case of you take a photo on your mobile phone, on your smartphone, you can upload it into MIMO, it gets checked for a whole host of things, and then you're on the marketplace and people can then search and then bid, offer, buy.
So there is a regulation, because obviously sports clubs in particular would be very wary. You can't just video any old Premier League goal and put it up for sale because of copyrights, because of rights holders, and naturally there would be concerns with some platforms that if everyone had a free rein to take anything and sell anything, there would need to be regulation. So maybe describe in a bit of detail what steps you take to make sure that anything sold is legally permissible.
Yes, the copyright area is, you need to respect copyright. There's no questions there. We're fortunate in as far as we've got a Magic Circle firm that's been advising us on our journey, because if that foundation is not there, in as far as the provenance of the content that you're buying and selling, then why would somebody buy and sell something knowing that it might be worthless? So yes, we've gone through the legal advisory route as to what the MIMO platform does, but then also, what is the content? We are very conscious of the fact with regards to explicit content, any sort of content that is not conducive to. However, the way that the model works, our system filters through people who might be not genuine in what they're trying to achieve on MIMO. So there's a lot of barriers to actual entry, and we will have a paywall. So therefore, the legality of what you're buying and selling, underwritten, what you're then uploading, checked, and therefore there is a cleaner marketplace for people then to buy and sell these moments.
So we know about what you do, we know about what you've done, but what does the future hold?
Yeah, so the future for us is, we're engaging in a couple of streams of activity. The first is that we are launching a series of controlled pilots with interested users who can register their interest, by the way, at www.mimo.trade. Quick plug in there. But then in parallel as well, we're also engaging with fan clubs, I should say, with leagues, with clubs themselves, to help them understand how they can better drive fan engagement and unlock this new revenue stream for themselves. So we've forecasted and we've put together some research that predicts that just through the MIMO model, the Premier League clubs can actually generate anywhere between 50 to 150 million in this new revenue that we're defining over the next 3 years, or within the next 3 years. So we're actively engaging with partners as well.
Fascinating. I'm sure that Soccerex has been a big part of that for you. So just finally, if people are hearing this, they want to get involved in any capacity, how can they learn more?
So two methods. One is for people who want to participate in MIMO to buy and sell, then they can register their interest for when the launch happens on www.mimo.trade. And then with regards to institutions, clubs, associations who want to start to review the business model and start to look at what is the manner and the method by which they can then unlock this new revenue, as we call it, then it's info@mimo.trade.
Great stuff. Good luck with everything you do. It sounds like a really exciting project, and thanks for your time.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Ben.